Silver's recent narrative has started to shift, and a lot of people are pointing to one reason: solar demand is cooling. On the surface, that sounds like a serious problem. After all, solar has been one of the biggest drivers of silver's industrial demand story, and yes, the data does confirm that solar-related silver usage declined last year and is expected to drop further this year, while overall industrial demand has also softened slightly. But jumping from solar is weakening to the entire silver bull case is collapsing is a major leap and not an accurate one. What's actually happening is more nuanced. Silver isn't driven by a single engine. It's supported by multiple demand channels. Right now, one of those engines is losing some power, but the rest are still running. The result is not a crash, but a shift in balance. The market is no longer in a phase where everything is pushing in the same bullish direction. It's entering a more complex, mixed environment. To understand why this matters, you have to zoom out. Even with weaker solar demand, the silver market is still operating in a structural deficit. Last year alone, the shortfall was around 40 million ounces, and current projections suggest another deficit this year in the mid-40 million range. That means demand, even after softening in some areas, is still exceeding supply. The key change isn't that demand has collapsed, it's that the composition of demand is evolving. Solar manufacturers facing higher silver prices are aggressively reducing how much silver they use per unit through efficiency improvements and material substitution. This process, known as thrifting, allows solar installations to keep growing even while silver consumption per panel declines. So the real story isn't that solar is disappearing, it's becoming more efficient. And while that creates a headwind for silver, it doesn't eliminate the broader tightness in the market. At the same time, other demand pillars remain firmly in place. Silver continues to play a critical role in electronics, electrical systems, grid infrastructure, and emerging technologies tied to electrification and data expansion. The world is becoming more, not less, dependent on these systems. Add in growth areas like data centers, artificial intelligence infrastructure, and increasingly complex automotive electronics, and you still have a strong underlying demand base. On the supply side, while mine output and recycling have improved slightly, they haven't been enough to eliminate the deficit. Silver production is slow to respond because much of it comes as a byproduct of other metals, and new supply cannot ramp up quickly. This combination, moderate demand across multiple sectors and constrained supply, keeps the market structurally tight, even if one major segment like solar weakens. So what does all of this mean for price? It likely means the easy phase of the rally is over. When every major factor aligned: solar growth, deficits, investment demand, and macro uncertainty, silver had a clear, powerful narrative pushing it higher. Now that alignment has fractured, the market is transitioning into a more volatile and uncertain phase, where prices may move sideways, experience sharp swings, or require new catalysts to break higher. This doesn't mean the bull case is dead, it means it's evolving. A weaker solar story may slow momentum and increase volatility, but it doesn't automatically destroy the foundation. The real takeaway is simple: silver is no longer a one-direction trade driven by a single narrative. It's a tighter, more complex market where multiple forces interact, and in that kind of environment, the biggest mistake is choosing extremes instead of understanding the balance.